Hello class. So before we start our actual lesson video, I'm going to talk about these two words that aren't actually in your words worth knowing, because we're only going to hit on these one time and then we're not going to touch on this topic again. So I did want to make sure that you knew the difference between linear velocity and angular velocity. I'm going to be honest, this took me a little bit of time to study and really understand, but now that I understand the difference, I'm going to pass that knowledge on to you guys. So linear velocity, this is something you hear like miles per hour. Okay, you've got a distance per a unit. And if you actually look on the front of your foldable, it says distance over time. So this is when you're traveling from point A to point B. How long of a distance is it? How long did it take you to go? Put the distance over the time. That's your linear velocity. Okay, we're working with circles though. So when you think about it like that, say we have a circle here and we have a point A and a point B. Well, you are going to be traveling on this circle at a set speed, and well, we want to figure out what that speed is. So it takes you so long to get from point A to point B, and you want to find the distance. So basically what I'm saying is linear velocity is how fast you're moving from point A to point B, whether you're on a straight line or on a curved surface. Angular velocity, on the other hand, is not like miles per hour. If you were to say it in any fashion, it would be something like radians per, and then you could say second or minute or hour. But angular velocity is measured in radians, and in radians only. So it's not something that you've ever heard of before in real life, because usually we talk about things in linear velocity. And so angular velocity is how many rotations around a circle you go. So on the front of your foldable it says revolutions per time. That's just to try to help you understand how these two are different. One is distance over an amount of time, and one is like basically how many times you go around a circle. Okay, or how far around the circle you get angle-wise, hence angular velocity. So if we draw another circle and we're talking about point A and point B, angular velocity doesn't care about the distance that you went here. It cares about the angle amount that you went here. See the difference? Distance around the outside, angle on the inside. That's the difference between the two. So hopefully that kind of helps you to understand what these two words mean and how they're different. And now you can use the equations maybe a little bit more efficiently.